Right. Plug me in. Turn me up, everybody. Turn me up. What's up, everybody? This is the What's That Noise podcast. I am your host, Keith Johnson. We're back, man. We're back. We're back. Let's go. We're back. We're back. I said we're back. I said we're back. Hey, we're back. We're back. Hey, we're back. We're back. Hey. What's up, everybody? I know it's a hard time right now. I want to start off by saying that I hope you and your loved ones are staying safe. Definitely staying safe with these times that we got right now with the COVID-19, the coronavirus. Practicing your social distancing, staying 6 feet away and taking it serious. Because if you're not taking it serious, then I said, if you're not taking it serious, then we got to take it serious, y'all. I know we've been in the house for about, a month now, right? We've been in here cooped up for about a month. I know everyone's starting to go crazy. And we're scrambling to figure out when this is going to end and what we're going to do when it ends. And, these checks that are coming and all this other stuff that we're worried about. But the number one thing we should be worried about is the health, right, of our loved ones and ourselves. Let's not start a war between these non-essentials and essentials and things like that. That's just making a further divide for our country and amongst ourselves. So let's not be let's not do that. But a couple things I want to talk about today, man. I mean, it's been a while. This is episode 5. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is episode 5 of What's That Noise podcast. Episode 5. Just a few things, man. I want to update you guys on the show. So it's been a intermission, right? I've been gone for a little bit. A lot to do with the coronavirus stuff. That definitely took me off the market for a while. I had a lot of guest interviews lined up that I wanted to do. And obviously with the social distancing, we cannot do that right now. I'm going to follow the rules just like everybody else, as you should as well. So I still have those interviews lined up whenever we're allowed outside of the house. Then we'll be setting up those interviews. A lot of interesting interviews I got coming. I say at least 10 I have already scheduled, and I'm going to stop at that to, ensure that I get all those interviews in. A lot of interesting people that you guys want to hear, and talk to. I got like a witch and things like that's not a joke. That's real stuff. So yeah, that's coming. That's definitely coming. So keep it locked on that. A couple of the things on the show. I know we haven't released an episode in probably over a month or something like that. Numbers for the show right now are we're only 4 episodes in, and we've been streamed in 12 countries and 130 different cities. 12 countries and 130 different cities. For a small time show, man, I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm a nobody. So to have numbers like that is pretty awesome. And, hopefully it continues to rise. After this episode, I'm pretty sure we'll be up to over 1,000 plays with 5 episodes, which is kind of cool. You know what I mean? I can't wait to, have this go to another level than it's already reached and keep progressing, man. With you guys' help, it's going to keep going and going and going and going and going. Who knows how far we can take this, right? So yeah, a couple things I'm going to do. It's going to be on YouTube now. As you can see, let me stop. As you can see, this is going to be on YouTube. The podcast will be viewed on YouTube now, which is a very common, tool these days for podcasters to, you guys like watching podcasts, right? And, it's kind of weird. I was thinking about it. I'm like, why do people like watching stuff? Like, why do you like people watching people talk or watching people play video games or, why do you guys like that? And I thought about it. I watch podcasts too. I'll be watching podcasts too. So on YouTube. So, the layout we're going to have is probably have the audio, released a couple days before the video. So you guys can get those streaming numbers up and, get credit for these streaming numbers so I can continue to do this and, and continue to give you guys a good show and entertain you and all that stuff. I contemplated not even putting out an episode because of the coronavirus, and I didn't want to, take it lightly. or anything like that. But I figured also, I mean, some entertainment is good for everyone in these times, and to listen to a podcast would be, maybe a little getaway for you. Maybe give you a couple laughs or whatever, and lighten your day if I could for 1 second. So that's that. I mean, I just want you guys to seriously take this serious. Seriously take this serious. Seriously take this serious. Seriously take this serious. And to, to keep following protocol, man. People are dying. Loved ones are being lost. This is serious stuff. Let's protect each other, protect others. And until we get this, taken care of and over with, we have to continue to do what we're doing. It seems like we are, maybe at the plateau and coming down, I hope. Fingers crossed. I suspected in the beginning that at the end of May will be the time we would be allowed out of the house. And I'm still sticking to that. So I think end of May is when we'll be out of the house and doing whatever. And that brings me to my next point. Once outside is open, I think I'm staying my ass in the house. Once outside is open, I think I'm staying my ass in the house. Because, I mean, I don't think this virus is going to instantly just go away, right? It's not going to instantly just go away. So I think there'll still be people around here still carrying the virus and, still spreading it and, potentially getting people sick. So I think I might wait, a couple weeks or maybe a month before I'm with the outside world, I don't know how you guys have been doing with this, but it hasn't been too bad for me. I'm going to be honest. I'm still working. By the grace of God, I'm still working. My job is essential apparently, and I am still able to work, and that has been, my stress. So, my getaway for stress, and I'm able to leave the house and things like that. Can't imagine you guys who can't leave and have been cooped up in the house with your, and I mean this in the best way possible. Cooped up in the house with their children who are probably running you guys crazy. You know what I mean? They're probably, making you want to go outside and send them back to school and, and get them out of the house. And I know you're valuing, you guys are valuing your time with them as well. I know you value your time with their kids. I'm not saying that, but I also know that they're probably driving you crazy. You probably heard something like this before. You know what I mean?
I pooped my pants.
You probably heard that like once or twice. You know what I mean? Maybe you heard it more than once or twice.
I pooped my pants.
So I know you guys are going through it right now, and I give everyone the most respect and and love, and people who are handling the school part of this, right? The school part with their kids and sitting down and doing the schoolwork with them, and for parents around my age who are who've learned a different way, especially like math and all that other stuff. You've learned a different way to do things, and the new way is just completely different. Then I definitely give you guys props on how you're doing right now, because you're the real MVP right now. You know what I mean? And a lot of you probably need.
He needs some milk.
I know it's a lot of y'all thirsty right now. It's a lot of y'all right now.
He needs some milk.
But help is on the way. Help is on the way. It's coming. Just hang in there. We're gonna get through this. As a nation, as a people, we got this. But for me personally, I'm like an extrovert, introvert, 50-50 type of guy. So like this time alone has been pretty good for me. I've been able to, read, relax, get my head straight, not worry about going on the outside world. You know what I mean? I just been, I wouldn't say soul searching because it hasn't been that deep for me, but it's been definitely a chance to reflect and relax and, get some things I wanted to do, to write, things like that, get this show, upgraded to another level, because I want to continue to take the show to another level. Every time I do this, I want to take it to another level. That's why we've had some, some breaks in the episodes, but I want to come back harder each time, and I want to give you guys more entertainment each time and add some things, interviews, people, excitement, everything I want to keep doing. And I think we're doing that. Couple things I want to touch on today, man. There's a few things I want to touch on. So the elephant in the room right now, right? The elephant in the room right now, right? The elephant in the room right now, right? The elephant in the room right now. This thing, this nose ring I got.
Dumbass.
That's for my friends because they're getting me with it. So right before this this pandemic, I decided to get a nose ring, and I'm not upset that I got it, and I'm not regretting that I got it. Right? It's just as I was getting this, and this is maybe this is a reason that I shouldn't have got it, or it was a sign to say don't get this, fool. As I'm getting, I'm waiting in the shop to get my nose pierced. I get the news. I'm hearing news on the TV. There's a tattoo artist in the other room. I'm hearing news that he screams out, they're closing schools for the whole year, or all schools are closed, da da da. So at this time, everyone's running around panicking. They're panicking and they're screaming, and it wasn't like that, but they're doing the most, right? Everyone's upset. Everyone's panicking. They're calling their family members. They're calling everyone, set up babysitters. I can't work. How am I going to work? Rightfully so. And here I am sitting my ass down in this chair, waiting to get my nose pierced. Just because I've just felt like doing it one day. I just felt like, man, I like the style. It's different. Let me try it. You know what I mean? And I don't regret it, right? I didn't regret it. Let's take that back. I did not regret it until it got infected. And I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's infected, right? This is actually the best it's looked. It took a lot of time for me to get it healed and to get it to the point where it actually looks okay now. I mean, about a week ago, it was nasty, pussing, and it got to the point where I was about to just take the shit out. You know what I mean? I had enough, and I I got to the point where there was no reason I had to have it. You know what I mean? The risk wasn't as part.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And ain't nobody got time for it. That's the problem.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I did not have time for it. I did not. It was pussing. It fell out every second. Like, honestly, it fell out like 3 times a day. So if you've had your ear pierced or your nose pierced, it's sensitive. You have to have it in for a certain amount of time. I got it the first time. It started growing inside of my skin. The nose pierce started healing inside of my skin, inside of my nose. So it was sinking down inside of my nose, right? What the fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, how could that happen to me? There's a tons of reasons it would happen. It could be infection, your body rejecting the material whatever. So, I mean, at the time, I think it was like steel or silver, whatever. But I had to go back, right? I had to go back to the shop and say, look, my shit is infected. I fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I should do this. Let me roll back, actually. Let me go back to, when I first got it. Let me go back to when I first got it. I sit in the chair. I'm nervous. I'm sweating. I'm sitting in the chair. You know what I mean? And I'm not the first one up. There's other people ahead of me. I'm sitting there thinking, this is going to be a breeze. This finna be a breeze. And I kept saying it to myself, this finna be a breeze. My hands shaking, my legs shaking. I'm sweating, you know what I mean? I hope nobody could see it, but I'm sure they can. And I've had the worst pain that, you can imagine. I've broken bones. I recently tore my Achilles tendon, and I did not feel any pain. I walked on it right after. I drove to the ER myself. I sat in the emergency room for 10 hours, no pain.
Dumbass.
And there was no pain. And some people have called that one of the worst injuries you can sustain in your life. And I did that with no issue. And I'm still healing from it, of course. But so I'm nervous. Never had my nose pierced. Only had my ears pierced. And it's my time. They call me up. You know what I mean? It's my time. It's my time to go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm up. You know what I mean? It's my time.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's my time to shine. You know what I mean? I get in the chair. I think the lady could tell I was kind of nervous, Real nice lady.
Surprise,
she was nice to me. I think she sensed that I was nervous. And she kind of, said some words like what side that I wanted on. And again, that in itself is a big question. What side do you want your nose to be pierced on? So I'm sitting there really debating, asking the lady, what side do you think? What side do you think is a better side for me? And she's looking at me like,
dumbass.
Bro, like you're supposed to have this, picture. You're supposed to have this figured out before you walk in there. I did not have it figured out. You know what I mean? I just walked in and I made a rash decision. I mean, and I stick by it. I live by it. You know what I mean? It's healing now, so I don't think it was a mistake. If you don't like it, then I don't give a fuck, honestly. You know what I mean? I always do what I feel like I need to do for myself. Like, I've never worried about any outside opinions of anybody. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you don't like it, I don't care.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
If you don't like it, guess what?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, so I got it. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there. I'm laying in this chair. My head's back, right? And you know what I mean? She's about to do her thing. You know, I'm Mr. Tough Guy. You know, tough guy. I think I got this. You know, I've sustained a lot of pain in my life, and I feel like I'm really good with pain. So she grabs my nostril and she, has this tool inside of my nose, and then she puts the earring through the outside of my nose, I believe. And all I feel is pressure. All I feel is pressure. And I'm sitting there like, what just happened? You know, as I'm, thinking about what just happened, there's a huge tear running down my face. And I'm like, it's not like I'm crying though. It's hard to explain. It's not like you're crying. But it's like a tear just rolled, one huge tear rolled down my face. So me, I'm embarrassed, you know what I mean? I'm like, what, whoa. Nah, this don't happen to me. I don't cry. Like, I'm a tough dude. Like, what do you mean? Like, what just happened? Like, I'm looking away. I'm covering my eyes. Like, I'm like, oh, I got something in my eye. Like, this ain't happening. Like, close your eyes, look away, girl. And the lady is just smiling and she's laughing. And she's like, don't try to be a tough guy. She says this to me, and I don't know if this is right though. So somebody please do some research and let me know. She said that if I did not have a tear in my eye, then she would think I was not human, because every person who gets their nose pierced has a tear in their eye. So I rolled with it. I said, all right, I rolled with it. You good? You got this little nose pierce. I got tears. Like she handed me like 4 napkins, and like I'm sitting there, you know what I mean? I'm trying to gather myself before anybody sees me, you know what I mean? I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, all right, looks all right, it's cool, da-da-da. And yeah, you know what I mean? I take it, I leave, you know what I mean? It seems to be going well. I go buy the product to heal this wound that I have, to flush it, to clean it, to do everything I need to do to heal it, to make it look nice. A couple days later, it starts healing inside of my skin. I go back to the lady. Actually, no. Nah, I did not go back to the lady. So it fell out. So if you have this nose piercing, it has to stay in your nose and it's easy to fall out. With me, it was more of like towels, and after I got out of the shower, my dumb ass was, wiping my face and not realizing I have a open wound with a nose piercing in it, with a nose piercing ring in it, and I can't pull it out, or I can't put it back in. So it comes out. I try to put it back in. It's a lot of pain. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I give up. I just paid so much amount of money for this, and like I'm saying, fuck it. I'm done. No more nose pierce. Da-da-da. So I go back. I call the lady. I find her number. Go back to her. Tell her, hey, listen, my nose piercing fell out and I can't get it back in, and I don't know what to do, but I need you to help me. So she ends up having to re-pierce my nose, right? So I have to go through this process of sitting in the chair, sweating, getting nervous, getting scared. I have to go through this process once again.
I pooped my pants.
You know what I mean? Nearly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here, I'm back at it again, and I remember the pain from the first time. The pain from the first time I remember it, So I'm like, here we go again. I was like, there's already a hole there. So maybe, just maybe, it won't hurt. Maybe, just maybe, I can, get through this without the same pain, because it's already an open hole and it shouldn't be as bad, right? I was fucking wrong. Wrong. And it hurt probably just as much or more. So, I mean, we continue on to now. going through an infection, going through my friends calling me out on it, you guys calling me out on it. Did you get your nose pierced? Oh, it's more like, oh, you got your nose pierced? Okay. 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 Why? A lot of whys. You know what I mean? A lot of those too. But guess what?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Guess what?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I'm always do what I feel I need to do at any point in time, man, and not care about what others think, as you should too, man. Never think about what others' opinion of you are. Within reason, you know what I'm saying? Don't do too much crazy shit, but within reason, do what you gotta do, man. So that's my spill on my on my nose ring, because I had to get that point across, because I've been getting questions about this shit, and this is my platform, and I figured I could use my platform to answer that very important question, apparently, on why I did it and how it is. I don't want to say, you know what I mean, don't get one, but don't get one. No. I don't know. Maybe you're not like me. Maybe it's not such a hassle for you. Maybe it won't get infected. Maybe you will come out of the other side and shit will go perfect for you. Perfect. And you won't have the same story as I had. But I don't know. I warned you. At the end of the day, if you do decide to get it, I warned you. And enough of this. I heard a couple times, do guys get their nose pierced? I don't care. Do I care what other guys do? Nah, man. I don't care what the guys have done in the past, the future. I'm just worried about what I'm doing right now, and that's all that matters. I can care less what if guys get their nose pierced or whatever other guys do. You shouldn't as well. You should always focus on you. Don't let that anybody's perception of society or whatever shape what you need to do, and what you want to do. So definitely not. Some other things, man. So because I've been going through it, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I haven't been going through it in a negative way as much. Everyone's been going through the same struggles with this coronavirus, and this COVID-19 and the quarantine, but I had a scare. I ain't gonna lie, I had a scare. They almost got you, boy. What happened? So I wake up one day, and it's a normal day. You know what I mean? I'm up, getting ready for work, and I feel like my throat is a little bit sore, right? Whoa. Like, I know you're about to oh, here we go. My throat is getting a little bit sore. I'm like, oh,
Surprise, motherfucker.
My throat is sore.
Surprise, motherfucker.
My throat is sore.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And I'm like, surprise, motherfucker. You got the COVID. They got your ass. You're practicing social distancing. You haven't been hanging out with people. You've been staying in the house. But they got your ass. Surprise, motherfucker. But, so I'm sitting there. My body's aching. My body's aching. My throat is completely closed up. I can't swallow water. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? It got me. You know what I mean? I got to do what I need to do to get this figured out. I called my doctor. My doctor asked for my symptoms. I had no respiratory issues, no fever. I had like a 98, 99, which I guess is a low fever, but nothing crazy. And I had no respiratory, no sneezing, no coughing, none of that stuff. And he quarantined me. He quarantined me. Quarantine. He quarantined me for 7 days in the house, and sent me some, an antibiotic to see if that would, clear up whatever I had. Now, if it was corona, the antibiotic wouldn't have done anything, and I wouldn't probably not be talking to you guys here, or it'd be a very different story. Needless to say, the antibiotic cleared everything up, and within like a day and a half, I was feeling back to normal. But it was a scary time, man, and I was telling some of my friends how I was feeling, and that's another thing. Y'all need to stop joking about the coronavirus. Y'all need to stop joking
You suck.
about the coronavirus. If someone hits you up and says, I have a fever and I'm not feeling well and my body hurts, don't immediately
You suck.
start making jokes and like, oh, you got the corona. I mean, this is not nothing to joke about, man. This is real shit. You know what I mean? People are dying, you know. Take it serious. You know, don't just instantly, and I get it. I mean, the memes. It's the memes, it's everything. But we need to take the shit serious, man. You can't just be fucking, you know, saying, oh, that's it for you, bro. Oh, damn, you got the corona this, making memes, all that. That's not cool, man. And I get it. It's funny. I understand. I mean, the memes, it's our way, our sick way of dealing with things. That's our country. That's how we are. But, I mean, this is nothing to joke about. We got to figure it out. I mean, I can't believe some of the memes. And, I mean, and again, y'all know me. I laugh. Like, I laugh all fucking day, every day. You know what I mean? And I get it. Some of the shit is funny. And I'm gonna go through some of the funny pickup lines I've heard from y'all niggas, from y'all dudes. I've heard from you guys. I am going to go through some of the pickup lines I've heard from you guys, and yeah, it's y'all creative though. I'll give it to y'all. Y'all creative though. Y'all definitely creative, and I'll definitely y'all definitely creative. Shout out to creativity, man. Shout out to creativity, man. Shout out to creativity. And I can't wait to go through some of those and for y'all to hear. That shit was funny. There's a couple of my favorite ones I put on there, but yeah, man, let's keep this corona shit under control as far as keeping it keeping it in the house and not spreading it. And we trying to have fun for summer, right? Y'all ready for summer? We want summer. We might not get summer if y'all don't do what we need to do and stay in the house and not interact and not be doing these spinning nights. These spinning nights. I know y'all doing these spinning nights. I know y'all doing these damn spinning nights. What's a spinning night? Who asking what's a spinning night? Going to somebody's house, you know what I mean? That you that's quarantine as well. And spending the night. Spend the night. And we ain't gonna be to prevent all of it, but like, come on. Gotta keep that shit to a minimum. I get y'all still spending the night though. That's crazy. Y'all still spending the night. We in a pandemic and we still spending the night. I just spilled some of this. Sorry. It's all good.
Dumbass.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, this is another topic I wanted to touch. I gotta touch. I haven't seen y'all posting pictures. Where the pictures at? Since this pandemic been going on, I haven't seen no pictures. I've been seeing a lot of throwback Thursdays and throwback 5 years ago and throwbacks to the beach and throwbacks to, like 2 months ago. And what the current pictures at? I know we struggling. I'm struggling. Look at this. I don't know when the last time I got a haircut, honestly. I'm just saying, fuck it. I'm going to just let it go and see what happens and, let everything just grow out. And, we could go from there and see how crazy I can look and how homeless I can look.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And go from there and see what it can do. Like, I'm curious to see, I can have this quarantine beard or whatever and see how it looks after I get it cut or shaped up or whatever 2 months from now, whenever it is. So I'm gonna keep pushing mine. I'm gonna keep pushing for mine to see what it looks like. And some of y'all got haircuts. Some of y'all got some haircuts out there. Some of y'all got your nails done. Some of y'all getting your hair did. How's this happening?
Dumbass.
How's this happening?
Dumbass.
I said, how is it happening?
Dumbass.
How is this happening?
Dumbass.
It's that important for you to get your hair done, to get your hair cut, to get your nails done. At this point in time when you can't even leave the house. You can't even leave the house. You can't leave the house. And we're still worried about getting everything done. I'm all for, self-grooming, all that stuff. Things like that. It makes you feel better. I understand that. But if we're going out of our way to put ourselves in danger and other people in danger just to get a haircut, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hit him again. Hit him again. Come on, y'all. This gotta change. I've seen celebrities with haircuts and, you know what I mean? What? What? Come on now. Let's think about this. We gotta do better, y'all. If we want this to end, if we want a summer, we gotta do better. Because if we don't have a summer, our depression, people's depression is gonna go through the roof. Mental health awareness, mental health illness is going to go through the roof in these cold states. I'm in New York, and if we don't get a summer, if we don't get the beaches, if we don't get to go out of state, if we don't get to go to Florida, if we don't get to go places, the mental health aspect of this is scary. That's what's scaring me the most, is the mental health portion of this. Because if we can't leave, because we couldn't do what we're told and stay in the house, y'all think this is crazy? Wait till you see the other part of this, the mental health part of going from winter, skipping through spring, summer, back to winter. Think about that. Just put that in your head for a second. Think about if we skip all those. How we gonna feel? How you gonna feel? Seasonal depression is a real thing. It's a real motherfucking thing. And you guys are already experiencing it already. Think about not being able to go outside. Because a lot of y'all gone.
He needs some milk.
A lot of y'all gone.
He needs some milk.
I said a lot of y'all gone.
He needs some milk.
They're gonna need some milk if you guys stay in the house the whole summer. I'm telling you. And go outside. Hey, one thing I do want to say is go outside. Go to your backyard. Go for walks. Grill out. But let's stop having these gatherings of 6-10 people and playing beer pong and I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I've been seeing that on my Snapchat and on Facebook Live and like, what are y'all doing? It's not a game, man. Sit your ass in the house. If you don't gotta work, do a small, gathering, not even 2-3 people, stay 6 feet apart, chit chat, have a fire. That's the wave you gotta be on, man. This other shit ain't cool. This other shit ain't cool.
Dumbass!
So let's get through this, man, so we can enjoy the summer. We can have a hot girl summer, whatever there's gonna be new this year. I know your ladies ready for this. We might not get it if we don't start doing the right things, y'all. The posting pictures part really got me. I'm sorry though. That post, I haven't seen any current pictures from anybody in a long time. I don't give a fuck. I think I posted a couple. That, you know what I mean? That's not with my nose infected, with no haircut, no nothing. Like it is what it is, man. It happens, right? But I can tell you one thing that's thriving right now. I can tell you one thing that's thriving right now. Thriving. I can tell you one thing that's thriving right now. Thriving. One thing that's thriving right now is the dating scene, man. The dating scene is booming. Business is booming right now for the dating scene. We got guys out here like this.
I can be your hero, baby.
Hey. We got guys out here like. Tell them, guys. We got guys out here just like this. Y'all killing me. My dudes out here killing me. Y'all killing me right now. We got some real Casanovas out here right now who are in these inboxes on these dating apps. Instagram, Snapchat, putting in work. Y'all putting in work right now. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all putting in work right now over these inboxes, these Snapchats, these dating scenes. Y'all putting in work right now. Shout out to y'all, please. Drop it for them, man. They doing their thing out here. I mean, we got, and ladies, y'all entertaining it right now. Y'all giving them what they want. We texting back, we snapping back, we sending text messages that we missed from 2 months ago, and we're missing people that we haven't seen in 5-6 months, and we're thinking about why am I sitting at home single? Why I'm quarantined? Like I need somebody to be quarantined with. I shouldn't have let that dude go. That was mooching off me for 2.5 years. Now I'm sitting here by myself. And ladies, let it go. Don't let these niggas get you. Don't let these dudes get you, ladies. Don't let these dudes get you. Don't let them have you texting them and running back to them and things like that. And fellas, same. And when I say this stuff, actually, because it's kind of a double standard, double sword. It happens to guys too. You know what I mean? I know ladies don't want to hear it, but fellas, it happens to us too. Ladies text us. They text you. I haven't seen you in a while. They want to see you. They miss you. It goes for both sides. Now, ladies get more of this attention, and they get more of this random texting, and they're sought after more. I mean, we're more the aggressor by nature, right? So we're supposed to be the ones that are making the effort and moving first and texting people first and things like that. But ladies is doing it too. Don't get it twisted. Ladies is doing it too. Ladies out here like ladies out here like they out here like So I know people are lonely right now, man. Don't let your you being lonely get you into the wrong situation. That's all I'm saying. And I know it's fun. I'm sure you're having fun. I mean, dudes are in line right now, just sending you snaps and texts and inboxes, waiting for this is over. Why are they waiting for this to be over? Why are they waiting for this to be over? Because y'all telling them when this is over, we going here. Oh yeah, we can meet here. We going to dinner this night, or we're going to dinner when this is over. Oh yeah, let's meet up after this is over. How many times have you heard? Yeah, when all this shit is over. When all hey, we're doing that when all this shit is over. When all this shit is over. When all this shit is over has to be the hashtag of this coronavirus situation for the dating. Yeah, when all this shit is over, yeah, we'll definitely meet up. Ladies, how many fellas have you told to? How many guys have you told that to when all this shit is over? When this is all over. Hashtag when all this shit is over. When all this shit is over, we can get together. How many guys have you told this to? 5, 10? I'm just curious to how you're going to handle the situation when all this shit is over. What you going to do? You got to pick, because you ain't going to be able to go out with them all. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Maybe you can go out with them all. I don't know. But he better be like, whoever you pick. Better be like, he damn sure better be like, oh, whoever you pick, man, better come with it better be the cream of the crop as far as who was spitting the hardest, lines at you, who's giving you the the best quarantine vibes. Quarantine. It better be the person who's giving you the best quarantine vibes. Quarantine. It better be the best person that was giving you the best quarantine vibes. Quarantine. So it better be the cream of the crop. Because I know you got a lot to sift through. You guys got a lot to pick from. And it's crazy, I know. It's not... that's one thing I didn't suspect, people to get hit up as much as they are right now. So it's gonna be interesting to see everybody when they get out the house, right? When everybody's outside, and you see this person that you've been promising this date to. You see this person that you've been, telling your life story to. You see this person that you've been, talking to at night, talking on the phone, telling them your deepest and darkest secrets and fantasies. The person that you have been telling that once this is over has that chance with you that no one else has, that you've been thinking about them. And that you guys are going to go into a nice dinner at their favorite restaurant. And it's all on you, right? Yo, I can't. But I'm curious. When everybody's outside, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. What's going to happen with these people that you see? If it's one guy, then great, good for you. I don't believe a lot of people have been talking just to one guy, though. It's been fair game. I think it's been open season. But yeah, make sure you got that, make sure you have somebody in mind. You know what, actually? Before, and I think a lot of you are going to do this, before we are able to go back outside, sift out the ones that you were just playing with. Just tell them. Tell them you were playing. Tell them, hey, you went through the ranks. You found the one that you really actually liked, and the one who stole your quarantine heart. The one that stole your quarantine heart. The one that stole your quarantine heart. You went through the one that stole your quarantine heart, and you're telling him that this is what's going to happen. You guys are going to go to dinner. Tell the other ones before it gets awkward. Just tell them before it gets weird. And that could eliminate, the uncertainty of getting out of the house and running into that person and making it awkward and weird. So there you go. There's a solution for you guys. Let me get into some of these pickup lines that I've heard and I've saw, or I've seen you girls post or anybody post, and yeah, let's get into some of my favorite ones, man. But let's not forget though. Not gonna lie, that was my song growing up. I used to be on the bus, dreaming about the girl that I know I couldn't have for whatever reason, and listening to that song in my headphones and thinking I was, one day I can get the girl of my dreams.
Dumbass!
You know what I mean? Thinking one day I can get the girl of my dreams.
Dumbass!
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that though.
Ain't nobody got time for
Ain't
that.
nobody got time for that though.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, that was my song growing up. But yeah, let's get into some of these pickup lines. I saw this one. I mean, it's alright. It's okay. But I just want to tell you some of my favorite ones. Y'all ready? Baby, do you need toilet paper? Because I can be your Prince Charming. Charmin. I fucked that up. See?
Dumbass!
Let me
Dumbass!
let me roll that back for you. Baby, do you need toilet paper? Because I can be your Prince Charming. Yeah. Baby, do you need toilet paper? Because I can be your Prince Charming. Hey. Yeah. Let's go, fellas. Hey, let's go. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Here's another one I like. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. I think I saw this one on Snapchat, on somebody's Snapchat. You can't spell quarantine without you are a cutie. Yeah. Let me run that back for you. You can't spell quarantine without you are a cutie. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, this might be my favorite right here, though. I think this might be my favorite. And I got a couple more, but this might be my favorite. That mask brings out the beauty in your eyes. Hey! That mask brings out the beauty in your eyes. I don't know what that face was, but if this coronavirus doesn't take you out, can I? Giggity. 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 Here's another one for you. You can't spell virus without you and I. Drop a giggity for him. Giggity. Giggity. But ladies, guess what?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But ladies, guess what?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
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 Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh man. This it's interesting right now. It's an interesting world right now. What's going on with this with this coronavirus? It's do some soul searching. Don't think that you need to be productive and come out with a new trade, new hobby. Take time to yourself, man. Take time to spend with your family, man. Do whatever you need to do to get through this. It's hard. It's not easy. This shit is not easy. I know it's draining on a lot of our mentals, right? And that's okay. That's normal. Don't think it's not normal. It's abnormal to be feeling depressed, to be feeling hopeless at this moment. Because this is not normal, guys. But take care of it. Do things to get your mind off of it. Play some video games. I know I've been playing PS. I have PS4. And I've been playing Warzone. Don't ask me. And this is like the fifth time I've had to say this because I can't.
Dumbass!
I do not know what my gamer tag is. I do not know what my gamer tag is. I do not know what my gamer tag is. I would love to play with you guys and all that, but I don't know what my gamer tag is. So if you know how to do that, reach out to me and we can play. Yeah, I have no clue. But yeah, cause
Dumbass!
Yep. Man, it's been good to come back and talk to you guys. It's been a while. I wanted to drop this episode today. Episode 5, a big episode for me. We got a lot of stuff going on to the future. And it's just gonna keep going bigger and bigger. Podfest was a huge thing that I missed. That the coronavirus kind of stalled. It was a huge opportunity for me to network with other people, and it was a huge event to that I got invited to because of my podcast doing pretty well. I was gonna go out there in Florida to Orlando, Florida, and I had a 5-day hotel stay. Had all these conventions to attend and things like that. It didn't work out this year, but we'll be back next year, God willing. The show continues to do well, and I'll be able to, go next year and, tear it up just as hard or even harder and have more to bring to the table, with sponsorships and things like that. That's another thing we're working on is sponsorships. But right now, I just wanted to have you guys have an easy listen and to, have my guest on and, not to have to go through ads yet and things like that. We're still building, man. I'm still gonna be fucking up. I'm still gonna be, making mistakes on this. This is only episode 5. Shout out to episode 5 though. Shout out to motherfucking episode 5. Shout out to episode 5. Yeah, shout out to episode 5. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up for now. I think I've said what I need to say, except for Carol Baskins killed her husband, right? Carol Baskins killed her husband, huh? I said Carol Baskins killed her husband. I said Carol Baskins killed her husband. If you have not watched Tiger King, that's the craziest show I think I've ever watched in my life. And it has everything you can think of that could happen to someone in life in one episode or in one, mini series. It's life, death, suicide, tigers, criminals, snitching, whatever you can think of, extortion, whatever. You know what I mean? All that stuff is in one episode, in one series. You got to watch it if you haven't. I highly recommend it if you're looking for entertainment during this quarantine season and something to get you through. It's definitely entertaining. I'll say that. So you got to check that out. You guys should definitely check it out. It's crazy, to say the least. It's crazy. I'm gonna wrap this up though. Actually, last thing I wanted to say. So on the whole Carol Baskins, I said Carol Baskins. Who? Carol Baskins. Carol Baskins. Why can't we figure out where did her husband plane leave? It doesn't seem like a hard investigation, right? Did the husband's plane leave the ground or did it not? Where is the plane? Because it shows the van, but where's the plane? If the plane took off, then maybe she didn't kill him, right? If the plane took off, maybe she didn't. Maybe he did crash and he's been known to crash and things like that. But in the documentary, they said nothing about the plane. Where's the plane? Where's the plane?
Dumbass!
Where's the plane?
Dumbass!
So we'll see. I heard they opened the investigation again, and if she did it, then I hope justice is served. But to be honest, everyone in this documentary is disgusting, and they all deserve to be in jail, if you ask me. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that one. But yeah, watch the show, just watch it, and let's not forget. I gotta give my props to my last props. I gotta give out right to my fellas out there killing stuff right now, like. This has been the What's That Noise podcast. I am your host, Keith Johnson. Thank you for listening. I cannot wait to do this again. Episodes are going to be becoming more frequent and more fluent. This is going to get better and bigger. Interviews, all this other stuff. Just keep rocking with me. Rock with your boy. Keep rocking with your boy. Rock with your boy. Rock with your boy. Rock with your boy. Thank you for listening to the What's That Noise podcast. You can follow the show on Facebook at What's That Noise podcast, on Instagram at What's That Noise podcast. There also will be a YouTube episode. Let's go. First YouTube episode. This will be on my YouTube page, which I believe is Keith Johnson Jr. So follow, like, and subscribe, please, on that website or on YouTube. Please like and subscribe me. Give some ratings on iTunes, wherever you listen. Rate me pretty good. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe, stay strong, and last but not least, much love, y'all.